In the heart of India, where forests met mountains and rivers sparkled in the sunlight, there lived a king who had a deep love for elephants. He owned 400 elephants, immense, powerful creatures that accompanied him in both wars and hunts. They were the pride of his kingdom. One day, however, the guards brought news of a magnificent and enormous elephant spotted in the forest, larger and stronger than any he had ever seen. The king ordered it brought to him. With heavy chains and ropes, the giant elephant was led to the palace. Its eyes shone with a wild fire. The king said to his loyal Mahout, "You must tame and train this elephant. From now on, it must obey me and only me." The Mahout replied, "O king, such a mighty beast cannot be tamed overnight. It was raised wild. Even if it appears calm, its true nature remains." The king declared, "You have 3 years. Tame him by then. If you fail, I will decide the matter myself." Year 1. Familiarity and building trust. With utmost patience, the Mahout gradually brought the elephant out of its wild state. Days passed slowly. The elephant learned to trust him. It became accustomed to his gentle voice and movements. Feeding and soft touches became their daily routine. He taught simple commands like stop and go. But the giant elephant still wished to act with its own strength and force. Each time it resisted, the Mahout skillfully guided it, teaching that patience and obedience are also part of life. Year 2 brought tougher exercises. The Mahout taught complex tasks, bringing objects, standing in designated spots, and lifting heavy items. Despite this, the elephant still showed its wild nature. It would bolt at the slightest irritation. The potential threat always lingered in its eyes. The Mahout calmly soothed it and restarted the exercises. Every small success made the 3-year effort worthwhile, but the danger remained. 3 years passed. The Mahout told the king, "It is tamed and obeys, but I warn you, its wild nature still exists and may resurface." The king, proud and skeptical, decided to try the elephant himself. But the moment he approached, the wild spirit awoke. The elephant bolted. With astonishing power, it rushed out of the palace and ran into the forest. The king was left in fear and amazement. After a while, the elephant returned to the wild grove. But back at the palace, the king was furious and ordered the Mahout to be executed. The Mahout stood calmly and said, "O king, I told you. This elephant was never tamed from a young age. Its wild nature was always there. Even if it seems obedient, it never loses its true self. At any moment it may revert. Now you see what has happened." Though angry, the king was forced to acknowledge the truth. Even the mightiest beings, if not tamed from childhood, will always reveal their true nature.